What's up, savages? It's time for UFC Fight Night. Going down the little cage, Marvin Vettori taking on Roman Dolidze, and I'm here to give you my 5 most confident bets for this fight night right after I just swept on the premium channel where I gave out my most confident bets. So we're on fire. You ready to keep the fire going? Let's go. I'm going to give out Where's Waldo. I know Where's Waldo has been going to decisions with some heavyweights, but Brian Spann's too unpredictable with his performances, not in a good way. And I think Where's Waldo is a lock here. Then give me Diyar Nurgozhay. I might not be able to say his name well, but I've definitely watched him fight. My man's got some cardio. He's got wrestling, hard low kicks. He can box. I do think he has the right tools to beat up on a Brendson Ribeiro who relies on his power and his jiu-jitsu. Give me him. Damon Blackshear over Cody Gibson. Cody Gibson couldn't bust a grape. Damon Blackshear getting it done. Kevin Villejos over Sungwoo Choi. I think he's got way more power. I think he's going to be able to get him out of there with a first-round knockout. And then I'm going for the ladies. Josiane Nunes over Priscilla Cachoeira, because Priscilla Cachoeira is not allowed to gouge her eyes out, okay? And Nunes was looking pretty good against Cavalcante, so I think she gets this one done, all right? One more time for my people in the back. I'm going with Nunes. I'm going with Vallejos. I'm going with Damon Blackshear. Give me Diyar Nurgozhay, and then we're going to go with Where's Waldo? Waldo Cortes-Acosta. Those are my 5 most confident picks for UFC Fight Night. Vettori versus Dolidze. Let's break them down a little further. Where's Waldo's big? He's almost to the heavyweight limit. And so you got Ryan Spann, who was 50-50 at 205, who's a big motherfucker, moving up to heavyweight against a really formidable opponent. Waldo Costa Cortes-Acosta, Jesus, was, I think, dog money against Robelis de Spain, which was crazy. Whatever the fucking odds were, I slammed that one because he was definitely going to beat Robelis de Spain. Jesus. Who's got a career right now and doing, karate. Good for him. I think he could outbox Ryan Spann. I like the fact that he's patient. Ryan Spann's got power. Ryan Spann's got submission ability. I do understand. I like to watch Ryan Spann fight. It is fun to watch Ryan Spann fight. But if we're talking about who's going to win the fight, I don't see Waldo take a ton of stupid risks. And I do believe that he can outstrike Ryan Spann. Stay patient, not get too overzealous. He's getting more comfortable in the UFC. I think he wins this fight. Diyar Nurgozhay making his UFC debut from Kazakhstan. My man has cardio for days. And for a big boy, for a 205er, that's very important. A lot of people, when they're new to the UFC bright lights, they gas. Happens all the time. They end up losing the second and the third round. I think it's the opposite here, where Brendson Ribeiro is this power puncher with jiu-jitsu who is not going to be able to win the rounds, especially since he doesn't have the wrestling. The wrestling is definitely in Nurgozhay's pocket, and Nurgozhay could box too. So clean boxing, hard. When he kicks people, he shakes the earth, man. He's got hard kicks, big, strong dude, solid takedowns, especially on the fence. Top control looks pretty good to me. Outside of the UFC, wasn't fighting bums either. Was fighting legitimate competition. I like him, man. I think he's going to do damage in the 205 division. Can we get somebody to beat Ankalaev, please? This might end up being the guy. Diyar with a dub in his UFC debut. Damon Blackshear should dominate Cody Gibson. Cody Gibson is not very dangerous. He can't hurt a fly. Damon Blackshear should have this thing everywhere the fight goes. And he's not the biggest favorite on this card. Notice I left out a minus 800 favorite, a minus 700 favorite. I left them off. I'll tell you who they are right fucking now. Josias Musasa is an 8-1 favorite over Carlos Vera. Blasphemy. Su Young Yu is a 7-1 favorite over AJ Cunningham. Just because one person calls him Khabib doesn't mean it's true. Oh, he's the Asian Khabib, bro. No, Khabib's the Khabib, and there's no second, okay? If there was, it'd be Islam Makhachev. It's like, just because he shoots a lot, I left them off this list. But Damon Blackshear, 3.5-1 or whatever, 4-1 favorite, that checks out. That checks out here. Damon Blackshear should be a lock. Much better striking. Cody Gibson, pretty good jiu-jitsu, but I think Damon Blackshear is even better there. So I'm going Damon Blackshear. Kevin Vallejos is powerful as fuck. I think Sung Woo Choi is a sitting duck here. Sung Woo Choi has kicks, fairly technical with his striking, but I think he's just going to get blasted. I mean, what he does have is height. Sung Woo Choi is 6 feet tall. Kevin Vallejos only 5'7". So Kevin Vallejos has to close distance. Maybe that's why you think this thing goes past the first round, but I think Vallejos can put a big shot on him. Very, very talented, explosive striker. And, Sung Woo Choi, not even quite gatekeeper level, So not dangerous enough. The danger's all in Kevin's corner. Give me Vallejos knockout. And then Josiane Nunes over Priscilla Cachoeira. Josiane Nunes looked real good against Jacqueline Cavalcanti. I mean, it was a close fight. I had money on Cavalcanti. I was sweating. It was a split decision. She was putting good pressure. She was hunting her down. I think that's exactly what you should do to a Priscilla Cachoeira, who is mid, who is only really beating the bottom of the division, just kind of staying up there. Women's gatekeeper, I guess. I think Nunes is more powerful, tighter boxing, better pressure, better slips. I think she's going to be able to outstrike Priscilla Cachoeira all night, defend takedowns. I think it's actually a blowout ladies fight, which you don't normally get. And she's only like 2-1 favorite or something. So I think you're going to get a one-sided ass whooping with Nunes swinging the hammer. Over on the last card, I need to brag about it a little bit. Can I brag about it a little bit? Just a little bit. I gave you guys Carlos Leal. This is on the most confident now. Come on. Holy shit. My man's got power. On the bet side, I gave Carlos Leal, Alex Morono under a round and a half at plus 165. Cha-ching. Come on. Might have ended up doing inside distance with plus 165 as the more confident one, but I ended up betting both myself. Got it. I gave out Joshua Van at minus 185, who looked like minus 400. I mean, he looked fantastic. Takedown defense on point, bombing away on the Japanese prospect. Joshua Van is still very young and still has a lot to learn. Like you could see when he would, get him hurt, he would not quite capitalize, It'd be nice to see him turn his defense into offense, defend the takedown, boom, 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 then go yourself. A little bit more of that. But overall, a dominant performance by Van. Great job. Bruno Ferreira, dog money. Okay, plus 129. Gave him out over Armin Petrosian. Ends up getting the sub. We talked about the judo of Bruno Ferreira. It comes through for him. Beautiful. The lock of the night. I gave out Ignacio Bahamondes. I did keep that one from you guys over on YouTube. I told you I would. I told you I was doing it. I gave Ignacio Bahamondes out. Minus 123. Gets the first round finish because he's not a dummy. He doesn't make stupid mistakes. It's really that simple. I mean, we could break it down more. He's more dynamic. He's a better kicker. I knew they would be at range on the feet. You know, you actually saw Turner put some pressure on him a little bit. So I'll give Turner credit. He was looking like he wanted to knock him out with his hands. He was putting pressure on him. You know, even Bahamondes said afterwards, yeah, I felt his power. He kind of like pulled guard, honestly. But that ended up working because he's got a great guard. He's grappling with Bilal Muhammad all the time. So, you know, he's got that skinny fucking lightweight in his guard. He's like, okay, I can triangle this dude. You know? Pat Curran told me about him a long time ago. Ignacio Bahamondes comes through for it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My biggest bet of the card, and Ignacio Bahamondes lands for us. That's 5 weeks in a row the lock has hit. We ain't playing games over there on the premium channel. If you want access, DM at Mike Finch Show on Instagram. My guy T will get you in. That's at Mike Finch Show on Instagram. You want to DM me directly at Mike Finch MMA. But if you want to get into the premium channel, just DM at Mike Finch Show. A lot of people DM at Mike Finch MMA, and then I send you over there. If you want to ask me a question or want to, you know, like for instance, somebody asked me, can I get your bets for the next 3 to 4 cards to make a DGen 10 to 15 leg parlay? I'm like, all right, send me this and I'll do that for you. He sent me that. I did that for him. That's fine. You could hit me up directly. If you just want access to the premium channel where I give my favorite bets each week, just DM at Mike Finch Show. We'll get you in. All right. Those were the bets. On the pick side, I gave you guys Mauricio Rufy. Terry Edom versus Edson Barbosa vibes, right? That wheel kick, I mean, brutal. Brutal wheel kick, nasty knockout. Very smart thing to do against somebody like Bobby Green, who keeps his hands down when he fights and reacts with those slips with the hands down. Spin, right? Makes a lot of sense. Rufy's got a lot of potential. So very cool to see that finish. I gave you guys Curtis Blades. Fight ends up not going down. Gave you Joshua Van. Gets the dub. And then we got to talk about the champ. Got to talk about the champ. Alex Pereira threw leg kicks and spent a lot of time backing up and on the fence. It was an uncharacteristic performance for Poatan. Can anybody doubt that? I don't want to be the person to not give Ankalaev his flowers. He fought a really good second round. He struck Alex Pereira definitely more than I thought. Landed big shots on him, especially in the second round. He had his moments. And he should push him into the fence, jack up that underhook, land some shots. However, 0 takedowns. All you motherfuckers were telling me all week, oh, the wrestling of Ankalaev. What wrestling of Ankalaev? He strikes with everybody. He strikes with everybody. This wrestling shit is a myth. Why? Because he's from Dagestan, he can wrestle? Everybody over there can wrestle? No. I understand the wrestling background. I understand that. And I understand he has taken people down. But at a high level in general, he's spending more time on the feet. He's more of a striker. And yes, he shot takedowns, but getting 0 against Poatan sort of proves the point, right? Poatan's experienced at this point. Like, he can keep it on the feet. And so you would think 5 rounds on the feet with Poatan, albeit there was plenty of clinching on the fence, but you'd think Poatan can smack him more than that. I think Poatan had an off night. That's my honest assessment. I think Poatan could move forward more, stick that jab to the body more. And when you get somebody who's throwing a big right hand to back up, it's going to make them, more predictable with that thing. It's harder for them to put it on you. When you're moving forward, it's always better for a wrestler with an overhand, right? The overhand rights, I could set up better with level changes and all types of different things to get you to bite on, like counter you, etc. And then the wrestling makes way more sense. Like first step in taking a shot, it's called penetration step. Boom. I step towards you, like a level change, right? First thing. So when you're moving forward, that's natural. When you're moving back, it's not. So back a wrestler up. I think Poatan could beat him in a rematch, although he's 37. I think Poatan could have beat him Saturday night. It was fucking close. Lower output night for Poatan, and I did not think he was really going for it. I don't want to not give Ankalaev his flowers. Ankalaev hit him with some shots. Maybe Poatan was feeling him, but come on, son. Poatan's been kickboxing his whole life. There was nothing shocking about the power of Ankalaev. Get the fuck out of here. I think Poatan fought like he had the flu. That's what I think. What's up, motherfuckers? Let's fucking go. Let's go, Sean Shelby. Finch a W. Hernandez, you're a W. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. You literally chose the best 5. Thank you, brother. The 5 should sweep. I hope so, man. I hope so. We've been on fire. 4 out of 5 is normal. 5 out of 5 should be normal for this show. Underdogs for me are Holobaugh, Dolidze, and Spann. Good luck. I hear a lot of people on Spann. I'm surprised to see it, honestly, but okay. Agreed. Spann has a bad fight IQ, but has all the skills to win. Yeah, he's dangerous, Pepino. He's dangerous. He's got a better choke game, that's for sure. But I think him moving up to heavyweight, where's Waldo's a tough first one. Cody Gibson got lily pad punches. I'm trying to tell you, dog. That's an old Rampage quote. He couldn't bust a grape. Forrest Griffin, he couldn't bust a grape. He lost to Forrest in that fight. You don't think Waldo's a good boxer? All right. Well, I think he could box. I mean, Spann's got crazy speed and a big overhand and some big shots. He whips. For sure, Spann's dangerous, no question. But where's Waldo could box? Come on. For my information, Cachoeira is training with the GOAT. The GOAT, George St. Pierre. She's training with GSP. Hey, Finch, glad to catch you live. Thank you for always bringing the sharp takes and great energy. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Azur said so. Finch, you really going to bet Nunes? She's too one-dimensional. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to look at bets right after this. Literally after the show finishes, I go stare at those odds, look at numbers, try to make my bets. Yeah, so we'll do it in order. This first. I'm a dummy. I bet on Turner. Swoosh. Come on, man. You're not in the premium channel, are you, Swoosh? That's all right. AJ's been on fire, and he picked Turner. So, yeah, man. You live and you learn. Look, Ignacio Bahamondes, technical, more weapons on the feet, way better on the ground. You know, very hungry. Turner retiring after the fight. Turner, what the fuck are you doing retiring after the fight? I'm going straight to the dono because it's a fucking massive one. $49.99. Flip Media Productions. They're not ready, Finch. I'm going to give that a like and a heart. Thank you so much, Flip Media Productions. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, man. $49.99. Wow. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you, Flip Media. They're not ready. Y'all ready for this? I wasn't ready for the $49.99. That's so sweet of you. I hope you cashed a bet or something from me and that this is some payback. Please let me know. KZMMA says W Flip Media. Thank you for the $50. Badass. W show. You're a W, AJ, even though we were just dunking on your Turner pick. I think I had that right? Let's fucking go. Yeah, AJ's going with Spann. So if you guys think Ryan Spann, you're in good company. AJ's been on fire. Yeah, I got where's Waldo. 20 pounds heavier, more sound. Ryan Spann, just a risk-taking dude, puts himself in bad positions. And AJ was saying Waldo does, but I don't know. I think Waldo could just win a decision here. Bop, bop, hit him. Move around. Show him that heavyweight division. Okay. I bet on Van, Bruno Ferreira, Bahamondes, and Pereira fucked it all up. You always ruin your parlays. Yeah, I generally do 2 or 3 leg parlays. It's generally what I do. My buddy Stone Dax has made money doing the D-Gen fucking 12-leg parlays and shit. You know, he's made it. He sent me his tickets. So shout out to Stone. Like, yo, if you can make $20,000 doing some crazy parlay, like that's gangster shit. Can't hate the hustle. However, I like to win. And so I'll generally do 2 or 3. 2 or 3 legs, let it cash. You bet Ankalaev at plus money. Well, when I bet Poetan, it was plus money. So, and I didn't put a crazy amount on Poetan. And I decided not to do Poetan on the premium channel. The premium channel fucking swept the card. All of the bets hit. And I decided not to put Poetan in there, you know, as the fight approached. I was like, eh. So he did exactly what he said he was going to do. Struck for 3 rounds. He did exactly. It just wasn't as dangerous on the other side. I think Shum prepared only for takedown defense as his game plan. Ankh striking was better than he thought. Better than I thought, too. I just feel like Poetan was passive, guys. I think it was a strategic thing. Everybody's like, he was surprised. I mean, by what? Like, while I'm watching it, I'm not impressed. Am I a hater? I guess I'm a hater. Sorry, Ankalaev, you ugly motherfucker. I just feel like Ankalaev is not this, you know, like the way I was breaking it down for AJ, it was like, I think Daniel Cormier beats him. Like prime Daniel Cormier, not obviously fat Daniel Cormier off the couch. Stop. Talking about champ Daniel Cormier. John Jones. Would anybody doubt that John Jones beats up Ankalaev? I don't know if Ankalaev's that talented, guys. I think we saw Poetan not at his best. That's what I genuinely think. And I'm a hater. She's training with Amanda Nunes. That's good. Finch, who's that fake MMA expert spamming? Nah, that's the real deal, Hernandez. That's the real deal. Waldo's in your top 3. I like where's Waldo, dude. Bahamondes versus Rufy. Yo. That's pretty good. I like Bahamondes versus Rufy. Yeah. Cody can't bust a grape. I told you, hype. It's 88th place. What you talking about, Flip? 2 legs for me, less variance is good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I do a long shot parlay, it's just not much money, you know. Some people throw it though, you know. So again, I respect it. Like I've seen it work, so can't hate on that. But that feels like gambling. If your parlay is in the double digits with how many legs it's got, you're gambling. His calf kick really gets neutralized against southpaws. He was still throwing it on the outside. But yeah, the southpaws do seem to take away some of his best weapons. It's true. Yeah. Yuri has a chance to meme KO Ankalaev, but I'd still favor Ankalaev. Dude, Yuri Prohaska is dangerous. Yuri Prohaska is not the type of guy to fucking back up and throw leg kicks the whole time, right? Yuri Prohaska is going to go after him. Now, he's going to take a big risk of getting clocked too, and he could get taken down, but I like the fight. I'm down for the fight. Apparently, the rumor is they're working on the rematch right now. Ankalaev versus Poetan 2. Who really wants to see a rematch of that? Unless we get prime Poetan back. If we get a Poetan who's gassed up, you know, take those smelling salts, fucking get him out there going. I want to see him pressure somebody. I want to see him out there taking some risks, man. Poetan has never impressed you striking. Oh my god. I'm ending the show there. Poetan has never impressed you striking. What the fuck? Show's over, folks. Don't tell me it wasn't you talking on IG. I'm the parlay guy. Oh, what up, Flip? Oh shit. Okay. So on Mike Finn show, as my dude T, I'll jump in there too sometimes. But no. When we're talking on Mike Finch MMA, that's me. That's definitely me. You're the man, Flip. Appreciate that. All right, folks. Those are my fucking favorite picks for UFC Fight Night. Vettori versus the great and powerful Roman Dolidze. It's Waldo, it's Nurgozhay, it's Blackshear, it's Villejos, and it's Nunes. Those are my 5 most confident. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Right now, I'm going to go record for the free channel. If you want just the free bet I give out every week, you could go check it out over on the free channel. They were on quite a streak before Poetan decided to get into a staring contest and held up against the fence. How many times did he hit that exit, though, where he grabs the neck? Boom. He just hits that little exit. Too many times. Get off that fence, Poetan. Back this motherfucker up, Poetan. I'm going to give out a bet there, and then I give my most confident bets. So the ones that I bet the biggest on, right? Over on the premium side, I got some ones I like. I bet quite a bit this week. I had more to bet because we've been winning. 5 locks in a row. 5 weeks in a row, we've hit the lock. If you want my lock this week, I'm going for 6. Jump into the premium channel. Just DM at Mike Finch Show on Instagram. My guy Tia gets you in. Until next time, folks, it's peace and love.